good. We got sound. Let's play it.
This lady made over $2 million being a full-time lot lizard. Be sure to hit the like button to break the algorithm. And until then, let's get into it.
So I had to sleep with 14 people that day for low amounts of money. It ruined me. After the 14th, it was every day of my life sleeping with 14 to 30 men every day.
What? 14 to 30 men every single day is crazy, bro. I thought one different person, like one person every other day that's different is honestly dangerous. But 14 every single 14. Okay, look, I got to do some math here. I'm going to get this calculator. So if she slept with 14 men every day minimum and 30 maximum, we go meet her halfway. Let's say 21. 15. Okay, let's say 21. She slept with 21 men every day. Times 7. That's 147 men in 1 week.
What?
Okay, let's times that by 4. 1 week, 4 times 4 weeks is a month. So it's 1 month. She slept with 588 men.
Damn.
Every month. So there's 12 months in a year. Let's do times 12. Wow.
Is that even possible?
7,056 bodies a year. Are you serious right now? This is some story right here, y'all.
That's
like, I couldn't imagine like sleeping with 7,056 women, but you're getting 7,056 penetrations. Like, that is crazy.
So I had to sleep with 14 people that day for low amounts of money. It ruined me. After the 14th, it was every day of my life sleeping with 14 to 30 men every day, going to different parts of Tennessee, walking the streets, being forced to do them and make that money. It was 2009 in the summertime. I was promoted to work at the truck stop, the TA truck stop. That's when I became a lot lizard. That's what they call them. The goal was to walk around the truck stop in a circle, and whatever truck driver wants to see, they'll flash the lights. I worked there for a year. I was raped at the truck stop several times. I was beat up. I had to recruit women. I don't know if you know the term of choosing up, but my job was to take another woman from their by telling lies about saying he's a good daddy. You get off days, and they'll choose up. I take their money, I give it to him, and then they'll come to the house, and those are his women now. That's what you call choosing up. And working at the truck stop caused more trauma to me, because if you got robbed, don't help you. They'll say, get my money or I'll kill you. I had to do a lot of figuring out being at the truck stop. I had a lot of growing up to do. And I couldn't tell them man my age. They didn't care, I don't think, anyway, because they knew I was young. I was.
What? That's crazy, y'all.
She might be telling the truth. This is Bruh Man TV. This is this young man's channel. You guys check him out. Bruh Man TV. Hit the thumbs up button.
Like, I heard plenty of stories about, the law lizards and things like that, but I never known. And the fact that she said they really didn't care about my age, like they could have asked, but they don't ask. I'm surprised they didn't have no like catch a predator thing like they do lot lizards, if that makes sense.
Wasn't even fully developed like I am now. Working a truck stop for a year caused me to be more into a point where I'm just shutting down. The have already took over me. I didn't want to live no more. I was up here just hoping someone killed me. I was used. I said nobody gonna want me. Nobody's gonna love nobody like me. I asked. I prayed. I was hoping for an escape, and I thought God abandoned me. So I lost myself. And went on 2009 November. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. His woman, the white woman, his bottom fell in love with a trick at the truck stop. She abandoned me. I was looking for her for an hour. The was calling me. He said, "What, Galette? She's planning her escape."
So they call them tricks. That makes sense. Okay, so I guess because they tricking on them. Mm-hmm. So now I'm starting to kind of understand the lingo. I thought like a trick is like, they say it now, like women, they trick off on men. And I guess they do consider it a trick, but the question is down below for my women. What do y'all consider a trick? Because I know the type of definition and definition that it holds in today's society is completely different.
He has his keys. She has everything. I go to the truck. The truck driver chases me with a knife, and they proceed to take off. I'm telling him they about to leave. He said, if you don't get my keys, I'm going to throat. So you know what I did? I hopped on. Once he got in the car, there's a little compartment where you can hold on to where they shut the truck. I rode on the back of that hanging off because we was at exit 42. He went up to, I think, Laverne. The people at Waffle House, 2 guys followed me, and they called the police because I was hanging on. My whole objective was to get the keys. That's it. So once he stopped, they didn't even know I was hanging on the back of the truck. We rode for about a mile and a half. It was cold and I held on. As soon as it opened up, I punched her in the face. I got the keys. The police was there. It was a whole bunch of going down. I hurried up. The met me there, and he congratulated me for getting his keys, the money. He said he didn't even want the. He was like, I can't believe you rode on a truck. He was like, so I'm going to give you an hour off to work. So me risking my life on an 18-wheeler did absolutely nothing. But it made my job more harder. The ending part of me coming to the end let me go back for a minute. Once
you gave her an hour off. I give you did a good job, baby. Almost dying for my keys. So I'm going to give you an hour off. That's crazy. He gave her ass a break. He ain't giving no damn.
That one white woman left and didn't come back. They took me to a underground bunny ranch in Dallas, Texas. Believe it or not, underground bunny ranch. A lot of people are not familiar with that, but it's where a group of girls, about 15 girls is in there. They line up, powerful people of power line up and come sleep with us. Because I was new, I stayed there for 6 months. I made them a lot of money. I paid my house fee. I was the top booked girl because they knew I was underage and they paid more for me.
So she's basically a victim of trafficking. That's exactly what it sounds like, a voluntary victim.
Yeah, she's underage.
You get what I'm saying? And like she said, she was at one of her all-time lowest, so she possibly was not doing everything intentionally. Well, I mean, she was doing it intentionally. Let's be honest. She was doing it intentionally. She knew what she was doing, but she was too young at the time. All right, I really don't even know what excuse to get. I'm trying to give her an excuse, but it's pretty difficult to when she's basically admitting to everything, man. But it is cool that she's giving us a backstory that could at least help some other young woman not get into that, because honestly,
Bruhman TV, if you watch this video, is that what is that on your? Is that a skull? That's like a do-rag, huh? That's a dope-ass do-rag because it changes colors. Does it change colors because you got some kind of effect on it, or does the do-rag actually change colors? That's actually pretty cool. That's what I was wondering. Anyway, hit the thumbs up button.
Everything she's saying, you could see like her eyes being red. It sounded like, and it seemed like she's trying not to be too emotional about it, you know?
Our rewards was a phone call to our daddies and let them know the progress. That was our reward. And you had to follow rules. You couldn't step on nobody's money or anything. And I graduated, so to say. I was the highly ranked book. I probably made them.
Graduated? Bro, is this like a complete organization or something, y'all? Like, what? This is crazy. Fam, graduated from a trafficking ring. That's crazy.
Over $2 million. Yeah, I didn't see a dime. Wow. My job was to just get dressed, wash my body. Everything was, the clients were paid to tie me up. And that's when I got concerned to be tied up and hogtied. I never knew if it was going to be my last time. The final straw was December in 2009. I was coming back from being there. I'm back at the truck stop again. And this is where the hellish nightmare became. A client that I've seen before, he said, I want to see you. It was $1,000 on the line. So I was like, wow, $1,000. I'm going to go ahead and do it. He paid me. And then he had 5 other people coming to the truck, and I got raped and I got beat up. Nobody used protection. They had beat me up so bad they took my body lifeless and tied me to a pole behind one of the trucks. and they took off. It was winter time. A white woman found me and called the police. That was the final straw for me. The problem is the healing aspect. When you've been stuck on drugs for so long, and I didn't see no value in myself. I didn't want to live no more. I didn't want to see the value. I didn't have a value. I was ran through.
Yeah.
But a lot of those who give
were ran
interviews,
through.
they say the
Jesus.
same thing, that the drugs put them in the mind state that they were in. You get what I'm saying? Like what they were abusing, the things that they were doing is in a type of I can't say that word, neither the word that they were on, were keeping them in the realm and keeping them somewhat afloat in their mindset to think what they were doing was right. But when they came off of that high, you know, they realized, like she said, she didn't have any value. She was ran through, and that was really what was going on through her mind. She put her back on that high, and she back doing what she doing. You know, it's sad though, but it's literally like every last one of them have this same
She made
story.
them all that
And I'm not
money.
saying that in a negative way, but it just shows that like everybody be having this mindset. It ain't gonna happen to me. I ain't gonna be like that. And then they be the same ones telling the story. It's just if you would have listened when somebody gave their testimony that can potentially help, this story can possibly help a lot of people who is or was in the situation once before.
I felt like the scum of the earth, and I can honestly say that to you. It changes your life, and I think people need to be more understanding about their surroundings and who they allow to be around them, because you never know this, the darkest day of my life.
Man, all jokes aside, y'all, like 14 to 30 men a day sounds like, this sounds crazy painful. I'm not even gonna lie. After doing all the math and everything, that sounds completely painful, y'all. And Lord, please
Do one thing
protect
even
her
work no more?
mind.
Do one thing even work no more? That thing probably look like that. Ooh, that's all the men. And then the cold part about it, she got, you know, RAPED by 5 men, and none of them use protection. So did she get anything from them? Like, that's crazy. Like, did she get something from those guys? 5 men didn't. Damn, that's crazy. No protection.
Her body,
They probably gave her all kind of stuff. Because it's not like that might not have been their first time, you know, them doing that.
her soul. Like, I'm just so sorry that she had to experience something like this. You get what I'm saying? Like, I hope that she definitely find peace and healing. You know what I'm saying? I'm positive that she has, you know, possibly a family now that she's raising and raising her children the correct way. You know, it's just sad to see that people have to go through traumatic situations like this in order to really learn life and to how it really can be, if that makes sense. You know, like some people have to go through the fire to really appreciate the good part or the good side of life, or to realize that there's actually a better side to life. You know, and one thing they do need to come into consideration, y'all, is that these truck stops need some type of surveilling, man. There needs to be investigations going on. Y'all can call me police, whatever it is, man, because honestly, this could be y'all sister. This could be y'all mother. This could be y'all auntie. You know what I'm saying? This can be your daughter. Like, it is crazy out here, man. And I know it's not just women lot lizards out here nowadays. We live in 2024. It's probably men and women out there. But more of the story, like I said, man, I hope that, you know, she's able to find peace and happiness in the new lane of life that she's in. And at least she was one of the very few to actually make it out and tell her testimony, because a lot of people are either very strung out, passed away, got, you know, their life got taken from a situation like this, or they.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Damn. Ooh, poor girl. 7,000 men. Jesus. That can't. What she did say, she did. I think that was true. I think that was. You can tell by the video that she's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not right in the head. That you know, a lot of times these people come online and they do these videos, and a lot of times it seems fake. Most of it is fake. These stories, they come up with these scenarios and try to act them out like they're real so they can get views. But I think that particular story was real. That seemed like that was a real story. Wow. Oof, poor girl. That's crazy. Man. She'll find somebody that'll love her eventually. You know what I'm saying? That'll understand her story and accept her with that. But that's a lot of trauma, though, to deal with a woman like that and been through all that. She seems like a cute girl. Like a cute girl. If I was to deal with somebody like that, baby, you got to go see a therapist for at least 3 years before I even think about trying to date you, because you are tarnished. You are, I mean, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's devastating. Anyway, what do y'all think about this video? Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles and Israel. Hit that thumbs up button.